Yeah.
You need deeper than that.
I can't.
The battle for L.A.
Thank you. LeBron James and the Lakers hosting the Clippers. LeBron, by the way, 18 points shy of becoming the first player in NBA history to score 50,000 total points. That is the regular season and the playoffs combined. First quarter, Lakers up 4. Add to it, there's a James Harden miss. Luka gets it to LeBron. Connection between those two is stellar. Lakers up 6. Next possession, Luka. Step back 3. And then he's like, wait, how many was that? 1, 2, 3. I can also do that because they were up 6, add 3. It's now up 9. Luka again. Bucket and the foul. He took over the first quarter. He didn't miss the free throw. Lakers up 6 after 1. He took over the first, and he was kind of doing the same thing in the third. Honestly, Lakers up 11, make it 13. It's more Luka getting creative out there. Clippers, Kawhi with the miss. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Luka gets the ball, finds LeBron. LeBron, that looked easy. Lakers up 15. We got lots of smiles in this game. Now up 12. Luka. And 1. Some discussions out there. Some talking, perhaps. Like, what are we going to do? Can we guard him? Can we stop him? No, the answer was no. Lakers up 14. And then he's going to hit this one over James Harden. And you know who was there to see it? That's Luka's dad. Lakers up 89-77 going into the fourth. How much is going to change in the fourth? Not much. Lakers up 8. LeBron 1 point away from 50,000 career points. Now Luka, how many did he have in this game? 29, 6 rebounds and 9 assists. That made it an 11-point game. Harden going to find Kawhi. He's going to nail that 3. It made it a 5-point game. Kawhi had 33 points and 10 rebounds. Chris Dunn strips Luka. Okay, you're like, oh, here come the Clippers. Dunn, other end. Gets the layup, and LeBron is there. Called for the block, but that's goaltending. LeBron can't believe it. Was it a block or was it a goaltend?
Nope.
That didn't answer, sir.
It wasn't a goaltend.
Thank you. That's actually how they called it, too. LeBron, unfortunately, only 17 points, so he didn't hit 50,000. The Lakers still won 108-102.
Yeah, I don't even think we played good. We had a lot of turnovers. Defense was good, but at some point, we didn't do good defensive things. But we just stayed together throughout the game. They made a run. We fight back, so that's what we do.
You've gone against Ty Lue, and his defense is a lot. He threw a lot of different looks at you, right? Some switches, then some blitzes. What's the challenge in kind of making the right play when the coverage are switching around like that?
Yeah, I'm used to that. They're switching up defense a lot on me. Just gotta do what the defense give you. That's what I always say. It's like playing chess a little bit. So just gotta trying to do that.
Is there any difficulty with new teammates, especially when you get blitzed and guys kind of finding the right spots, making sure they're spaced the right way? How are you growing like that?
Yeah, I think everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows their role. Everybody knows where to be. So I think obviously we're not there yet, but we're getting better.
Are you enjoying playing in this building? The fans certainly seem to be appreciating the effort.
Hell yeah. It's nice.
What if he was like, no, we're winning?
I don't like it
I'm
here.
miserable. LeBron has also seen a boost in production since the Lakers traded for Luka. So prior to his debut, which was on February the 10th, LeBron was averaging just under 25 points per game. In the 9 games since, LeBron is averaging 26-point double-double. And on top of that, the Lakers keep winning because they have won 7 of those 9 games. Kendrick Perkins is.
You'd have to say yes, but they haven't played together. What about JT and JB? What about Yoke and Murray? I want to see them play, and they look good together last night. I like what JJ did. He staggered their minutes a little bit. They had them on the court. They look really, really good together. We know these are 2 dominant offensive players in the NBA history. But I got to see them together more than one game. I think Luka only played like 24 minutes. I think LeBron played like 29 minutes. Let me see them get some minutes up under their belt, Stephen A. and Wendy. Let me see them get about 35 minutes. Let me see them in a tough ball game where they're having to play off of each other a lot more than what they did last night. But I'm not really willing to go there just yet. Individually, if you take LeBron's career, you take Luka's career, but you don't get to take them individually and then put them together and say, are they the scariest? I need to see them play a little bit more before I determine whether or not how scary they are.
Yeah. Wendy, I know you were locked in on this one.
Molly,
Yeah, Molly, the Lakers do a really good job of making moments feel big. They really lean into who they are at times, and they did a great job here. First off, probably the most important thing, they picked a perfect day for Luka to come back. The Utah Jazz right now are not a competitive NBA team. And so they put him in a position where there was not going to be stress on this game, and it was never a game after the first quarter. I think they did a great job of easing him in. This game doesn't mean anything to me. This was not an important game. They played good. They're on a winning streak. There was way more pressure games to come, but the Lakers passed every single test in bringing Luka in to start his career there.
Stephen A?
All true. Nothing to dispute there. I will tell you that LeBron and Luka, however, when we asked the question, duo, are they the scariest in the West? Of course, not yet, but eventually they should be, if they are who we think they are. And let me give some breaking news. Wendy, you can step aside for this one because this is directed at Mr. Shea himself. I have given long, hard thought to this debate that Shannon Sharp and I have been going through. And, it's going to be a long, long spring for him, as I've stated. But I am willing to concede, when we talk about GOAT status, I've decided to declare that LeBron James is truly the GOAT for 40-year-olds. The greatest 40-year-old that the game of basketball has ever seen.
You go.
So I just want to say that. I just want to say that he's the greatest 40-year-old that anybody has ever seen on a basketball court. And when you think about Luka being 25 years of age, yeah, eventually they should be the scariest. Their basketball IQs are off the chart. We know what they can do on the basketball court. They should be the scariest. But this season, I haven't given up on Jokic and Murray. I have not given up on that at all. I'm going to stand on that for the time being. We can't even say anybody in Dallas with Kyrie and AD. AD already down, okay? I mean, I got to think about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and who's his Robin
Williams
is and stuff like that. That's right, of course, Williams. But I'm just looking at it from the standpoint that right now, it's got to be Jokic and Murray until further notice to answer this question, because we haven't seen how LeBron and Luka will do together.
You see what he did, Molly?
What?
You see what Stephen A. did? Oh, I'll have to admit, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest 40-year-old. It's like when women say, well, Shelly, you're in great shape for a 50-year-old. I'm in great shape for any age. What's wrong with y'all? Talk about I'm in great shape to be 50. Don't do that. Stephen A., don't do that. You know what this man is. You know what he represents. How many consecutive games with at least 20 points at the age of 40? I know somebody could never.
It was a backhanded comment. He put the dig in there.
I know somebody could never. You need to stop your nonsense. You need to stop that nonsense right now. We'll see what Luka and LeBron does. But Wendy, for the purposes of you being here, being the basketball savant that you are, I thought it was apropos that I started off the show today conceding that Shannon was right about something. I'm not going to say that often, but I would concede that he is right about LeBron at 40 being the greatest 40-year-old we've ever seen. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
AJ has a good number. Some of us would get better with age. Wendy?
I gotta give Stephen A. credit bringing the specter of Jordan into this conversation. Like that's bonus point.
Because you know why? Because when you think about the word scary, I mean, who fit that more than Michael Jordan? I mean, what that brother did on the basketball court, he scared the living hell out of all the opposition. There wasn't no hugging and singing Kumbaya with the opponents day after day, night after night, drinking wine with them after the games and all that stuff. Oh, no, it wasn't none of that. Wasn't none of that.
He didn't scare Bird, McHale, and Parrish. He didn't scare them. Didn't scare Isaiah and the bad boy Pistons till they got old.
You mean Bird who called them God and gym shorts? You mean that Larry Bird? Is that who
him.
Okay,
him.
Go ahead. I got all spring to get you with this. It's all right.
But in all seriousness, Shannon, obviously because you are a Lakers fan, how far do you want to see this team go? Like, what are your expectations?
If I'm not mistaken, Wendy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think with 19 losses, I think they're like third in the Western Conference.
I think they're fourth right now.
Fourth, okay. I can see them moving up.
Third in the loss column, that's right.
What'd you say, Wendy?
Tied for third.
Tied for third in the loss column.
Yeah, okay. Tied for third? I can see us being second or third. Hey, you know what that means, Stephen A.? That's one thing. Now he got somebody that can take the pressure off him. Luka can go on one of them scoring binges. LeBron can facilitate. Even if both guys are off the court, you still got a ball handling Austin Reeves. Don't say anything now, but Kobe of the Ozarks been getting people that work. So now, if you have both of those guys, now you got two guys that can score. If one of those guys are off, all three of them are on the court, you got three guys that can score. Man, hey, we go back. Hey, I tell you what, let us get OKC in the Western Conference Finals. I guarantee.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, that's a tough Shannon.
What?
Shannon, that's a tough bet.
What? Hold on. Let me get my. If the Lakers get the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference, we are going to the NBA Finals.
You're going to beat the Oklahoma City. Shannon need to be drug tested. Something wrong with you right now. Something's absolutely wrong with you right now. Let me tell you something. First of all, you better hope you don't run into Denver beforehand. We understand.
I didn't mention Denver. Did I mention Denver?
I'm mentioning Denver only because that's your kryptonite, okay? And Jackson Hayes ain't going to get it done. You need some girth. You need some size to deal with those brothers. That ain't going to happen. You're going to run. Now, you are lucking up. Phoenix made no moves. The Golden State move, even though Jimmy Butler is an upgrade, I just don't think they have the parts around him and Steph Curry. They're clearly undersized. Dallas, everybody, I mean, it's like AD contaminated the place. He's been healthy for the better part of the last 2 years, but he gets everybody going down now. I mean, damn, they went from having 3 centers to 0. Okay, Lively's been out. I'm sorry. You've got Gafford now that's going out. You got AD, oh my Lord. So, again, if you're talking about luck, okay, and some of the things that have transpired that won't be roadblocks to you, I mean, we didn't anticipate that. But if everybody were healthy, that's you can't say that. And I'm telling you right now, they ain't beating Oklahoma City this year. I can't see that.
Look, their roster is terribly imbalanced. They have tremendous perimeter right now. In fact, if your biggest takeaway from last night is that they played these three guys together and Austin Reeves still had 22 points, still the ball in his hands a lot, that was a really good sign.
Yep.
But their interior is rough. Jackson Hayes is a career backup. He may have his moments. He's a career backup. The other two centers that they have right now are two-way guys. They're playing power forwards at center. Okay, if they draw Oklahoma City, Shannon, that's trouble, buddy. They are 42-9. They start 2 7-footers. They're just learning to play together. The Houston Rockets, their starting center is an all-star. The Denver Nuggets, their starting center is a 3-time MVP who is going to have a chance to win a 4th this year. Like, they draw those teams in the first in the playoffs. They got a real problem with the matchups. They draw Phoenix. They draw Golden State. They draw Dallas with their centers all banged up. Yeah, I think there's some alignments where the Lakers can make a run, but they are out of position. That's why I am going to say that I don't think the Lakers have an expectation in this postseason. If they get the right matchup, they can make a run. If they don't, I'm not going to put pressure on them. Let them get a center before next season.
Okay, it's not about pressure. We just talking basketball. It ain't going to lose no sleep over our conversation. Here's the reality of the situation.
He just had him in the finals, Stephen A. He just had him beating the 42-9 Thunder.
Shannon, something wrong with Shannon. And listen, don't take Shannon seriously, because if he was that serious about the Lakers, he'd show up to...
Here now. Look, Luka and LeBron, they're off to a really amazing start here, 7-2 in those 9 games. But they're also the 2-seed now in the West. When you look at what they have now, how far can that team truly go?
Oh, they could go to the promised land. They could go to the NBA Finals. Now, look, I still have the Oklahoma City Thunder to go to represent the West in the finals, but I would not be surprised if the Lakers get there. Defensively, they are playing like no other team in the NBA. Locked when you talk about playing boxes and elbows. And tonight they was missing Rui Hachimura. They was missing Austin Reeves. And they still pulled it together. Offensively, the Lakers have something that no other team in the league has, really. They have 2 guys that's going to make sure every single time down the floor, they're going to get a good shot at the basket, because you have two of the best playmakers in the game. This Los Angeles Lakers team, outside of the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they at right now, they are the second best team in the NBA, and they could go to the NBA Finals.
You know, I kind of laughed when I told you what LeBron did tonight with his 17 points, but like it's kind of a little bit disappointing, because we could have seen him hit 50,000. Instead, we're just going to have to wait till the next game. The problem that he just continues to just blow my mind a little bit. He's 40. Like, when you think of what he's doing at the age of 40, like, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I think. LeBron and I are the same damn age, Nicole. We played AAU basketball together. We were on the same Mickey D's class together. Damn it, we got drafted in the same draft class. I have started my second career, and this man is still going strong. Do you realize he will be eligible for his pension in 5 years and still dominating at a high level? And guess what? I've been behind the scenes with LeBron James. I know the body of work that he has put in, and he's still doing it to this day. He is playing for nothing else. He has all the accolades. He has the championships. He's in the GOAT conversation, if not the GOAT. He's playing for the love of the game, and I'm going to tell you this. Luka probably has added more years to LeBron James' career. I thought maybe next year would be his last year, but I think he may go in another 2 years after this season.
Wow. I'm just impressed with, like, look, when you're over 40, things hurt more.
Yes.
And it takes a while to recover when you're north of 40. And I can say that because I know. Anyway, Kendrick. Always a
Nicole,
pleasure.
I'm hurting right now, and I've just been sitting around
I'm just sitting here, like, oh, this mic pack is bothering my back. All I'm doing is sitting here.
Yeah.
Those are truths.